it on and starts it with one press. That's a new feature they just got. So it's on now. You should see a flashing red light. And it's picking up audio. So the thing is, you don't have a screen, so you kind of got to guess where it's pointing. But does it look like it's pointing?
Well,
if you can imagine does it look like it's got a good angle?
Well, it looks like it's lined up with where you're looking.
Well, I want it to be centered on like that, like there. Does it look pretty good?
I think it's fine.
And it's so wide angle. Even if you're off, you still pick everything up. And and then one press. I gotta get Kelly in some.
Huh? Isn't that cool?
The GoPro.
Well, I've been looking at him to take on my trip in February, so when I saw he had one, it was like,
That's why I'm here, to demo this for her.
Isn't that thoughtful of him?
Are you really going to bring that?
My jacket?
Yeah, they made a cheap version.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
Nope, 610 on the, we always do it on
Except electronics on a long, long hike can be kind of a pain in the butt.
I'm not late for my own plane.
But maybe you get used to it, I don't know. I think you get used to everything in the AT, no matter what you're doing. Just as long as once you do it for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks,
We're going to walk 3 miles an hour.
you just start getting in a rhythm, no matter what you're doing.
They're ready.
I got shoes.
How's your knee doing?
Terrible.
Real live
I'm taking that chondrite and then...
I don't know what's going on down there, but they were coming out of there. I mean, I know it's our price, but it's not usually that bad. Pour it out of the false place. Oh, yeah. I think there's still a lot of
Yeah, but as we make friends, we share phone numbers and plans.
So I haven't hiked up here on Pickerel Lake for
It's a beautiful spot. Can you imagine in another couple of weeks, how they're going to be out here?
Susan, I thought you weren't going to be in the first group.
Saturday, and I said, well, I can't.
She didn't realize that
So Mary, we're hooked up on LinkedIn now. I think wasn't that you?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't put your picture on anything. It's hard to tell sometimes. You know, there's a lot of Smiths out there.
That is true.
But then I think I looked at your history and I thought, oh yeah, that's the company. So how's that going?
Good. I actually had another buyer pop up today.
You mean it's not a done deal? You're still wheeling and dealing, trying to go for the best price?
The valuations are done, so I know what the price will be. So I guess now I have to decide who has the best financial package.
Whoa. Excuse me. So can you do something simple? I mean, like if you're just a no-brainer, can you do like a gross receipts or for X number of years? Does that kind of formula work? You know, like value a company?
I guess it depends on the kind
Sales
of
or something?
that it is. Service companies are kind of complicated to sell because what you have is really the work that you do.
Yeah, but still, I mean, can you say like, you know, our gross sales for the year are 1.5 million, so 1.5 years times 1.5 million, that's the value of the company.
There are
Something like that.
formulas that they use, but the valuation that I had done looked at it 3 different ways, and it increased the price by
Oh,
a couple of
well,
$100,000.
certainly, yeah, you can have assets, and there's definitely a lot of other considerations, yeah, I suppose. There's liabilities, there's assets,
how many
sales or
employees
sales.
you have? Okay, so part of it too is how I sold the business for when it was only 5 people and the sole proprietor is primarily the brand of the company. It's hard.
Oh, then there's the value of the brand, sure. That's probably got some inherent value,
But
sure.
this is 20 people.
The name.
It's more significant.
Well, not necessarily, but
Well, it's less.
Oh, we got somebody passing.
Unless you have.
sorry, I'm sort of like like the Energizer Bunny. I'm not the fastest one, but I keep going.
On my lost side of Kelly.
So, yeah, it's kind of still in work. And now that I have another buyer come forward, we have to evaluate.
That's good.
That's true. Options out.
Well, why are you looking at another buyer?
He came forward today and told me he'd like to buy it.
Oh,
So, I was shocked.
so does your first buyer know that there's a second buyer?
They do both know.
Good, you can drive the price up.
Why are you selling it then? I don't.
Hey, John!
You look like you're going caving or something.
Oh, I'm testing my GoPro out.
Oh, you're what?
GoPro camera, those wide-angle action cameras, you know.
Oh,
Picked it up at Best Buy. They came out with new models since this Sunday, so I popped down to Best Buy and bought the cheap low-end one, $130. They used to be really expensive, all the models, but now they got this cheaper model. I thought I'd get it and check it out.
What are you gonna film? Or?
Oh, all my backpacking trips, and
Oh,
skiing,
like,
and
just like if a deer
any
runs
action.
up or something, you turn it
it's
on.
mostly in action sports. It's a real. It's
Right now.
having seen them on YouTube or look up GoPro and look at some
Is
videos.
it filming right now?
Yeah, yeah. Isn't it beeping?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah.
You know, how do you separate? I mean, that's kind of boring. I mean,
On a hike like this is, but I'm just playing around with it. But
Oh.
if you take it going on camping or bicycle trip, it is really kind of, I think, nice when you have a lot of people around. It's just fun to.
yeah. Yeah.
So I'll
something-
post up.
Something cool happens, you know.
Yeah.
Something funny.
Usually people put them on these. Everybody's got remote control helicopters and things now, right? The drones and
Oh,
all that. They
yeah.
put them on those. Any remote control planes and vehicles.
And so you just
Bicycling is really popular with it. Surfing. It's waterproof to 140 feet, so you can actually take it diving. People take them diving. Snow skiing, snowboarding. It's designed for just any active action sport where you want to kind of record the action. But yeah, the crazier you see on
I mean,
YouTube.
like skiing would be kind of cool if you see someone wipe out.
Is there
or
people
something.
behind us that we lost?
There were,
Seemed like I heard
there
footsteps
was
and
two behind us, but
they must have hit the restroom. So now it's kind of getting boring, so I'm gonna just probably.
if they build a facility on the moon, they
Who's building a facility on the moon?
well, there's some company at some point I think was kind of talking about it, but they signed up. The list was 160,000 people signed up to go one way to the moon.
One way.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
I
always-
guess that was when the economy was a little worse. No offense, Mary.
Why would you be offensive to Mary?
Well, I mean, she's talking about moving to a place
Oh,
she's never been
no,
before.
you should go. She'll think about. She's smart. She'll realize that you ought to go down there on a few
But I mean,
trips.
once you sell your, quit your job basically, and sell your home.
Yeah, the only thing weird about the camera is you really don't know where it's pointed. But it is. We'll find out. I think I'll probably have to do
It
some.
should have a little like laser thing. Oh no.
Yeah. Eat up batteries some more.
Yeah.
No, I'll just have to figure it out and then put marks on there. That's why I'm working on it. Now it's the time to figure it out, not when I'm backpacking in the Jordan at the end of the month.
And I checked the cost of flights to Costa Rica out of Detroit.
Yeah, $1,000.
Yeah, no, this was like
Right now.
5 years ago. Oh, now? Oh, that's cheaper.
Actually, now you can get them for like $700. I know
Really?
somebody's doing a
This
trip.
was-
Lynn is doing a trip to Costa Rica in March.
That's right.
Right now, you can buy tickets for about $600-700, but if you wait much longer, she said it's going to be about $1,000.
Wow, that's tempting if I don't know.
So what makes you think about Costa Rica? You mean a vacation?
No, it was like the same as Mary. You know,
Oh.
cost of living, warm, place to retire.
Yeah, I think there's better places than, I mean,
This is like
if you're talking about Chile or Peru or those kind of Central South American countries, it can be pretty rough.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not a,
No, I
that's what I mean, you need to go check them out, because,
overseas for 4 years.
and when people go to visit those places, they go to the tourist areas, which are safe and Americanized, and if you're going to move there, you need to check out the places that
No, I mean,
tourists don't go.
This was like 20 years ago. The flight schedule was so irregular. The cost, I think it was $1,700 round trip.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm like,
What are you doing? Oh, we'll get that on the camera. Except this low light conditions are not going to be very good.
yeah, I don't know what if those are edible. You ever go to Honey Creek any other day, Mike?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, did you ever go to Honey Creek any other day?
No, because I left. I spun off from the group. My knee wasn't doing good. But I wouldn't mind doing something today.
Yeah.
You want to go to that little restaurant up on the lake here to the north? Boston, yeah. Boston Lake Inn. You want to go to the Lake Inn?
Sure.
All right, you, me, and Mary. So far, who's in front? What's your name in front of us?
I'm Catherine.
Catherine. Do you want to go to the Boston Lake Inn?
Thank you for the invitation. I'll think about that.
Okay.
See how long it'll take it.
We go there sometimes.
Do you film a lot with your GoPro, or do you
I just bought it Sunday.
like it?
I just bought it. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I do interviews.
you're
So, Mary,
filming now?
tell me about your life and what you're doing.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
put me on film.
I can turn it off if you
My
want.
life is about to change. Beyond that, I don't know.
That sounds very exciting.
It is.
Oh, you went to the beauty shop. Your hair.
Oh, it's
When did you do that? It looks
every
different.
6 or 7 weeks, whether I knew it or not.
This video shouldn't turn out very good actually because there's not enough light. This is really a good light. What? You're not stopping?
We should at least turn and look. Yeah. All right. How'd you do, Catherine?
Great.
Good.
This is a lovely snack.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys hike Seedman very much?
Do we hike what?
Seedman?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's very popular.
Yeah.
We did that last week.
Oh,
We could go tonight. Is that where you usually hike?
yeah, that's where I'm really used to hiking. I haven't done it for a while because I moved out of that neighborhood.
Well, this isn't as busy as Seedman,
No.
which is kind of nice.
Although, did you see the bicyclist for the White Pine Trail? Yeah, I bet that was busy tonight.
What?
The bicyclist parked to get onto the White Pine Trail.
Oh, down here.
Was really busy.
Yeah, what? The White Pine Trail comes over here to Ramsey?
Yeah.
Oh,
Runs up into Rockford and Cedar Springs.
yeah, but you guys are near my house, but I live almost in, near 96 and Penfield Avenue. So that's weird.
Yeah, I can get on
Comes
there.
over here.
we're really not very far from 131.
Where? Here?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I don't know. I live right next.
Probably 5 miles.
Yeah. On the other side of the bullhead.
John, is that John swearing again? Every time.
Yeah, you never can control.
What's that disease called? You swear a lot.
Well, he's also filming everybody. In.
Like have a word smaller.
How did you end up back behind us again? You made the rounds?
Walk right through me.
That's it.
Well, when you talk, I lose.
You know, I
I kind of forget what I'm doing.
Respect it. Who you're-
Yeah, forget my surroundings.
You know, I think now once I get through this first semester, the students are going to do an awesome event. Oh, good.
So, Mary, you're going out
to a restaurant? They're just going to fundraise for it now. Yeah, got to raise about $10,000.
I was hoping more for honey, and then I looked and
Well, that'll be harder today.
well, the lake was.
Reminds you of Jurassic Park.
The lake was, you know, it's supposedly pretty froze. It was like January, and
Oh, you're getting too close. Wait, back up. Back up.
and there's water. There's water. So on top of the ice, there's brown water, and I go, oh shit! That must mean there's a hole in the ice. And I'm like, you know, I'm like at least
Oh, look at that.
100 feet from
You
shore.
can't get a view like that in South America.
Yeah, Mary.
Well, you're gonna.
I'll have
I
to
think
send you
you're-
guys pictures of the
From jail?
pictures you can't get here.
Pictures from the hacienda.
Pictures of boa constrictors, tarantulas.
There's gonna be a bunch of beach
You'll
pictures,
have to
beach
talk to
chairs.
Somebody that's afraid of snakes. No, I'm not.
I hear they make cuddly little pups.
Kelly goes. Yeah, that's good. You don't have any cards. I have a card in my car.
Okay,
Look, does anybody else want to go eat?
we're doing a restaurant if anybody's interested.
Oh, that's great. I have my one at home. I have to teach tomorrow and get ready. Frank, you guys are ready?
Yeah.
Next time, maybe. Thank you, though. Nice to chat with you.
It's good to meet you too.
Yeah.
Susan?
Right here, the Prius.
Honey Creek?
You
Coming?
want to go eat?
Yeah, maybe I have something.
We're trying to figure out, would you prefer the Boswick or go back to Honey Creek?
You know, I have not been in Honey Creek Inn for probably 20 years. I love that place.
Then let's go there. Honey Creek, so we got,
Who can I follow?
It's just like right down and make a right.
It's just
make a
great.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
Cansburg, downtown Cansburg is back this way, you make it right. And
Downtown Cannons.
yeah, it's really, you can't miss it.
yeah. Don't
The
get
gas
lost.
station is,
Yeah,
the
you
gas
know, my
station's on the
car's
opposite
black,
side
so
of the
you
little
wanna ride
restaurant.
with me?
No, I'll
You
drive.
can follow me if you want.
Otherwise, I won't have my car.
Here, follow me on this red card.
Okay.